Welcome, folks. Welcome to another Let's Play. I'm the Necroscope, and welcome to Castlevania Symphony. I can't even speak. Symphony of the Night. Now, this to me is the Castlevania game, as I'm sure it is to plenty of people. An absolute masterpiece in gaming. Now, with this particular game, I have limited experience of it when it was actually out back in the day. I have at least played it. But what I decided was, this particular Castlevania to me, it's not one of those games where I played it, but I didn't get very far. Now, there's a few reasons for that. It was in that magic year, I think, of 1997 again, or around that time. So, I had quite a few good games on the, going at that point. Now, hold on a minute, actually. I just need to check something. Never mind. Amazing game. I mean, I'm not a big fan of don't get me wrong, I like the Castlevania games in general, but I'm not a big fan. And this is the only one that, I've really had any experience with. I haven't even played the originals. I know that's bad. So we shall name our save Necro, as you do. Journey back to 1792 and the Transylvanian countryside of Romania. Now, literally, how that building would stand up there, I do not know. Now, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, it was kind of interesting at the very start of the game, you actually play the final stage of another Castlevania game, which I think is kind of interesting. Let me just get the controls. Now, I believe there's a secret. Yeah, I remember that. Now that is a cross that I got that I didn't really want. Because basically, I never knew this when I played the game originally. It's only in looking at it since then. Basically, can I get up there? I can. Now this is a nice little secret area that you can go to if you want to stock up on stuff before. You can pick up the Dark Shield, the Firebrand, Bade Lair, Moon Rod. Now as far as I'm aware, Shield Rod, Heart Refresh, Sunglasses, Power of Sire. Now, you can pick all these up early. Usually you can't get these until later in the game, but you can get them here. However, I don't think they actually... Well, I'll shut up now, because I'm spoiling it. Basically, in this game, you play as two characters. This is Richter Belmont, famous vampire hunter. Now, at the very start of this game, you have a boss fight against Dracula, i.e. the final boss of Bloodlines. Now, the interesting thing is, depending on how you actually defeat him as Richter, it depends what power-ups you actually have as your second character. So what I'm going to do is, folks, I'm actually going to have to save state through a lot of this fight, because what I want to do is, I want to beat this boss without getting hit and without using any items. Let's see how I do.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
How wooden does he
Not
sound?
by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute?
This is just a tribute.
You steal
You
men's
gotta
souls
believe
and
me.
make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Oh boy,
Your
good
words
line,
are
Drac.
as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
How about you? So yes, first boss fight against Dracula. Very clever little quote there about religion. Now, I'm not too bad at this guy, I have to admit. He's not really a difficult boss, though. Damn it, could have got a second hit there, but just missed it. Now, if you can beat him in under 1 minute, you actually get quite a good bonus, but I'm taking him on very slowly here, because I'd rather do it slowly and not get hit, etc. Oh, he nearly got me there. Very, very nearly. Good, 2 hits there, not bad at all. Could have done a bit better on that hit. Now, by the way, folks, you can actually ignite Richter's Flame Whip, but I don't really see the point of doing it. I don't know if it does a bit more damage. Let's actually test that. So, without it lit, it takes it to just under that little thing. You see, I don't think it really does anything igniting the whip, so I'm not going to bother doing that. Damn it, got a hit there, but still, that's not bad. Come on, Dracky. See, I'm not an expert at this game by any means, but I at least know this guy's tactics. Come on, Richter. Kick this fool's ass. Ho ho ho. Damn it, it's too slow on that one. Now, believe it or not, folks, this sucker's actually got 2 forms, and you'd think his second form... You'd think his second form would be more powerful than his first. You'd be wrong. He's nearly in his second form as well, so this is where you've got to be careful. Now look at this sucker, folks. Now that's the fireball you've got to be careful of, because he's got 2 that can hit you quite a lot, but others don't even come close. Nice try. Fireball time, yep. I do love the effect in the background for this guy. Nice try. I've just remembered something, folks. I wanted to do this fight without getting hit. Damn it, I just totally forgot I meant to do that without getting hit. Darn it. In fact, I'm going to have to redo that. Oh, you idiot, Richard. Sorry, folks, that was me being really stupid. Totally forgot I meant to do that without getting hit.
You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again.
Yes, we know all this, Drac.
I was called here by humans who wish to
By
pay
humans.
me tribute.
Tribute?
This is just a
steal men's
tribute.
souls
You
and
gotta
make them your
believe me,
slaves.
man. I wish you were
Perhaps
there.
the same could be said of all religions.
Such a
Your
cool
words
line.
are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk.
How about you? Whoa-ho-ho-ho. So I've got to remember not to get hit. If I can get him to his second form, he's actually pretty easy as a boss. Damn it. Oh, that was sucky on my part. Missed 2 hits. I am Dracula. Whoa-ho-ho-ho. I keep forgetting that in mid-air you can actually control your jumping. I always forget that. You can't actually, just realise when you're using the whip. On with the whip, folks. I'll show you a little trick in a moment. With the whip, you can also do this move. Like just shake it all around. Which I think was introduced in Castlevania 4, I think. Take it nice and slow with this, guys, my advice, folks. You want to get a few bonus statistics. It's only his first form that I find not difficult, but just annoying to dodge sometimes. Darn it, could have got a hit there. Oh, nice. Double hitter. Damn, jumped too early there. That was my bad. Too slow, Necro. Come on, get it together. Nearly into second form. Okay, next hit should, I think, knock him into his big demon bat form thingy. What's it? Headshot. Okay. Now come on, do that jump thing. Oh, he's getting mad now. Take a jump. Come on. I keep jumping on those and I don't even have to. Come on, fat boy. This should be the finisher. Boom! Now, in fact, I'm just going to show you two things here, folks. The first, actually, you saw me legitimately beat him without getting hit. So I'm actually going to show you what happens if you actually... in fact, hold on. Now, if you actually get your ass kicked with Richter, and are about to die... she kind of powers you up with some fairies. Now, I'm not really into the whole lore of Castlevania, so I'm not 100% who that is. But for the remainder of this fight now, you're actually invincible. So there's basically no way you can lose this. I didn't realise you can actually keep him doing that fireball move. And time to go bye-bye. To you too. It was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire hunter, who succeeded in finally ending the menace of Count Dracula, Lord of the Vampires who had been brought back from the grave by the dark... Every time I read that. Shaft. Oh, that's Flash Gordon. Shaft. The ladies' man. A dark priest called Shaft. Not really sure what they were thinking there. With no idea of where to begin her search, Maria Renard set out to look for him. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the castle of Dracula, which is rumoured to appear once every century, suddenly materialised from out of the mist, as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces were struggling for the soul of a man named Alucard. The very same Alucard who had teamed up with Trevor Belmont to battle his immortal father, Count Vlad Tepes Dracula. Alucard, in order to purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, had submerged his vampiric powers and entered into what was supposed to be an eternal slumber. But now, he is awake and aware of the evil once again at work in his homeland, and I obviously can't keep up because I'm running out of breath. The time has come once again for the forces of good and evil to engage their ancient battle. Dracula's castle beckons for you, and no man can say who shall emerge victorious. So I think it's kind of an interesting way of starting that game, in that you start off in a previous Castlevania game. I like it. I like it a lot. Castlevania. Now, when it comes to Castlevania games, I hear this time and time again. Symphony of the Night. It's set a standard, man. So that's Alucard, folks. Now this guy is half vampire. He's Dracula's son, so he's got some serious skills. Now, there you go, folks. Now, looking at our statistics there, you can see that our luck is a good bit higher than it usually is, as is our HP, I believe. So if you actually do that last fight and do it without getting hit, without picking up a sub-weapon, then you actually get some pretty good bonuses. So I'm happy with that. Just need to customise my control. I know people are probably thinking, what the hell, I couldn't play like that. Oh, you know, the other thing just to point out, folks, is you start this game off ridiculously powerful. You've got Alucard's sword, shield, a dragon helm, Now, Castlevania Symphony of the Night was interesting. Was interesting in the sense that it introduced quite a lot of RPG elements to the game. Boom! Now this whole sort of opening bit here, you won't really have many problems. Or if you do, I don't know what you're doing wrong. So yeah, I would always advise you to read up on the various bonuses you can get for Alucard and how you handle Dracula with. I said attack. Oh, level up, cool. So yes, you actually level up in this game, folks. Now, if you wanted, you can actually stay here for a bit because these zombies actually aren't too bad for actually farming stuff from. You can see they're all dropping every now and again a bit of money. Now the money is quite important. Oh, it seems like the drops have stopped a bit now. Yeah, never mind, we'll continue on for the time being. I'd always advise you to look up at the various options available. Now these are the mermen, which are very annoying. Getting a good few levels up here. I wonder if that level up will actually stay. So many mermen here. I was going to say, if you're actually getting water, I think you actually take quite a bit of damage. I've never actually explored this bit down here, while you're still at this point in the game. And you see, I don't think the mermen actually drop anything from what I can see. Oh, cool, we're getting a few levels up down here anyway. Now, the one thing that I will say is that unless you've actually played this game a bit, you won't really know until later on that Alucard actually has some quite decent spells at his disposal. For example, Dark Metamorphosis. Now with that spell, it doesn't seem to be. I'm never sure what the kind of criteria is for when it doesn't work. Ah, there you go. Now when you actually do damage to an enemy and blood comes out, it heals Alucard. Now that doesn't happen all the time. I think it is a bit of a random chance, but it's a pretty good one to have. You see, we can't get any more health because we're full. But the other one, the other spells, sorry. Let me try and remember them. I know there's... some of them are quite hard to actually pull off. Now this is one I'll use quite a lot. It is basically where you summon like some spirits to kill things for you. Now there is a higher level of this spell, but I never managed to do it very well. I'm just quite enjoying killing these scumbags at the moment. Now the higher level version of the spell, it's really like totally random if I can ever pull it off or not. Anyway, I'm going to get out of this area, folks. I've been here for a while. Now the higher level version of that spell I was trying to do there, it is basically what it does is it summons 4 of those spirit things at once. Now that's obviously brilliant in itself, but as you can imagine, it's only as powerful as just going like that basically continually. But I do think it's a bit cheaper on the old magic bar. Ah, there you go. That's the one. Very rare that I can ever pull it off, though. And chances are, when I need it, I can't pull it off. Oh, there you go. I've done it twice in a row, but... See, that's what annoys me a little bit about the game. Unless you actually buy them a lot later on, you wouldn't even know they were there, even though you have the chance to do them at this point, if you get me. For example, spells. There you go. Dark Metamorphosis, summons a Fierce Spirit, summons 4 spirits. Now, there are other spells that you can do. I'm not particularly bothered about the others, though.
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
Hell yes, we will. Now, unfortunately, Death actually nicks all your items, which isn't that nice of him. We have got a cloth tunic that we picked up, though, which is better than nothing. But apart from that, we've got nothing, basically. So we're using our bare hands. Now that is annoying for a few reasons, because there's actually a sub-quest now. Where we actually we have to get them back. We can't do that for a while, but still. Not very nice of Death to show up, nick our items, and expect us to go through his castle, or Dracula's castle. Now, come here, scumbag. Short sword. That's something. Right, let me get my bearings in the castle. Okay, that's a dead end. Now, I know you get that. You can't get that until later, though. Now, for anyone who hasn't played the Castlevania games, basically you pick up hearts. That's a red rust. I very, very rarely use that sword. Ah, first save point. We don't need to save yet, though. You can also heal at those save points. It's automatically when you actually go into that central bit. Come on, Alucard. Ah, yes. Now, this should be the Cube of Zoe. Now, that's actually a relic. Relics. Causes items to materialise. I think that basically increases item drop, that type of thing. Or increases the chance of item drops. Into the alchemy laboratory. Now those ones are annoying, them grey skeletons, because those ones can actually throw stuff at you. Hit the switch. And we got a hide cuirass there, so that's slightly better than what we're using. Not by much, but hey, it's something. Alley-oop. Now what does that switch do? Oh, it lifts that up. Another save point there if you wanted it. Oh, I get that. I think if I actually kill that skeleton, if I kill him on there, I reckon I can probably, if I didn't get hit by that, yeah, there must be a way of doing that, folks, because if you hit that like that... Can't even get up there right now. Ah, you can get up here. What does that lead to, though? Ah, the Basilard. Now, is that better than the short sword? No, it's not actually. The short sword is actually... What does it give us the option of getting that for then? That Basilard, how you pronounce it, is actually worse than our current one. Not very useful if you ask me. Just double check there's nowhere else to go here. Ow, lamer. That's right, you run, Mother Hubbard. God damn it, suck in that. Ah, leather shield, nice. Even though we've only got a leather shield, it's not exactly the best in the world, it's still better than having nothing. Now, Castlevania, I think the other games are as well, they are renowned for having secret areas. I can think of where there's a few already. Now you can see where that leads back to, folks. We literally just came from that area.